Senator Rand Paul. Good evening, Mr. Paul. I'm sorry we had to wait a little bit, but that was a heartwarming moment. With
well,
Ms.
if I could just say about Gabby Giffords is that I think it's important that it brings us back to what are the important things. We can disagree Republican, Democrat, conservative, and liberal, but I mean, the remarkable recovery she's made from the horrible crime, I mean, our heart really goes out to her.
Human values, human condition is tremendous. Okay. Now, from what I gather reading your piece today, you are opposed to the debt ceiling increase. Can you tell us why?
Yeah, I've said all along that I would vote to raise the debt ceiling, but my litmus test all along has been that it has to have an ultimate balance to it. You know, the president says we need a balanced approach. I think we need a balanced budget. And even if it's 7 to 8 years, a gradual balancing of the budget was, to me, a litmus test.
Does this include a balanced budget in these numbers?
No, it won't ever balance.
I haven't seen that.
In fact, the Ryan budget would have taken 28 years to balance, and the caps in this plan are less than the Ryan caps. So I can't imagine this could ever balance.
Does this deal stop debt from rising or just slow it down? Or let me ask you question C. Does it slow debt down at all?
Well, the baseline is what everybody talks about around here. Would go up about 9 to 10 trillion. This deal will allow it to go up 7 trillion. So it adds less debt, but this plan will still add $7 trillion of debt. I don't know that we have that borrowing capacity left as a nation, nor do I think it's good for a country to borrow that much more money. So I had to vote no, and will vote no on it.
And you will vote no tomorrow.
Yes.
Senator McConnell tells us later the vote will be tomorrow.
Yes.
Let me ask you, some people, including the Wall Street Journal editorial page, which has taken some shots at Tea Partiers, nonetheless, they say this is a great victory for the cause of small government. And the Journal editorial page says that the Tea Party triumphs. Now, you are a Tea Party leader. It doesn't sound like you're triumphing.
Well, you know, at least I'm not being compared to a character in The Lord of the Rings today by the Wall Street Journal. Yeah, so I think the Wall Street Journal is coming back and saying something nice, which I think is appropriate. What I would say is that most people come up to me and say we've changed the debate around here. The debate used to always be about where are we going to spend more money. Now at least the debate is where are we going to try to cut spending in order to try to balance our budget.
So you agree with my prologue that something has changed in Washington?
I think the debate has changed, and I think we're winning the political debate in the country, but we're not yet winning the legislative debate. But give us one more election, I think we'll start winning some battles.
All right, Senator Rand Paul, thank you very much. We're going to switch over to John Harwood, who's going to give us an update.